Yo, I got a question for you. Is a zebra a white horse with black stripes, or a black horse with white stripes? Or is it an invisible horse painted black and white so you can see it? So if you really think about that question, it is very profound, the answer that you come to, especially when you think about the universe that you're living in. You see, we think things that are good and bad and up and down, and some things are on and some things are off, and some things we want and some things we don't. But what we don't understand is it's all the one thing. You see, we're living in a world of duality. We're living in a world of ins and outs and ups and downs and hot and cold. But what we don't understand, it's all the same thing. It's all existence itself, but yet it needs to be different so then we could experience it. You would have read some books or heard podcasts or videos or whatever it might be where everyone's like, everything is energy, man. And it is energy. Everything is energy. But the thing is, if everything was pure positive energy in this 3D world, you would not experience anything. Why do things need to be different so you can experience them? If you did not have the peak of the mountain, you would not know what the valley was. If you did not have the valley of the mountain, you would not know what the peak was. It would just be flat land. It's the same thing with, if you didn't have people that were different, then you wouldn't know what unique was. You wouldn't know what talented was if we didn't have people that were so-called untalented. Although I don't believe in that, I just believe that everyone is talented in different ways. But one thing that is very, very profound that I want to share with you today is the thing that you're resisting is actually the whole thing that you want. Well, let's just take money. People want to not be poor. People want to not be broke. People want to not have no money. So they resist that, they push that away. I don't want to be broke, I don't want to be poor. But what they don't understand is they're actually pushing away, they're actually resisting wealth itself, money itself. So imagine if we had like a seesaw, and the seesaw goes up and down and up and down and up and down, okay? Now let's imagine that on this side is the not have money. So it goes down. And people say, yeah, I want a lot of money, I want a lot of money, I want a lot of money, but I don't want to have no money. So that is out of balance. It's absolutely out of balance, massively. So what people don't understand is because they're rejecting the not having money, because they're rejecting the poverty, the scarcity, whatever it might be, what they don't understand is the whole freaking pen is money and abundance itself. So if you reject one part, you reject the whole part. This absolutely blew my mind when I found this out. And I found this out by a man telling me a metaphor many years ago about how if you have a very best friend and you're getting married and you invite this best friend to the wedding, but this best friend of yours has a massive tattoo on their arm, and it's a really not nice tattoo, and you think to yourself, man, I don't want the tattoo at the wedding. You need to wear long sleeves. But he's like, I ain't wearing long sleeves no matter what. Okay, so what do? You reject the tattoo, but the thing is, the tattoo is on your best friend, so you're not rejecting the tattoo, you're rejecting the whole part. You've got to think about this. This is absolutely mind-blowing. It's the same thing with weight loss. People that don't want to be overweight, people that don't want to be, so-called fat or unhealthy or whatever it is, they're rejecting health and wellness and, well-being, fitness, whatever you want to call it. They're rejecting the whole thing, not just rejecting one part. So think about what it is that you're rejecting, because the thing that you are rejecting is the very reason why you are not experiencing what it is that you want to experience. You need to incorporate, you need to understand, and you need to bring balance back into the equation, back into the duality, because the thing of being broke, or the thing of being overweight, or the thing of scarcity or lack or whatever it might be is not the problem. It's the perception of this is bad and this is good. Bring it back into balance. It's all the same thing. It's all existence. It's all life. It's all, energy, whatever it is you want to call it. But it needs to be very different so then we can experience it. Because if it wasn't different, you wouldn't experience anything. Maybe, just maybe, something to think about.